Anything under like 3 hours is completely fine by me. Nope, not novice. Nightmare. Oh, right. Let's see what we can do. In theory, I believe I've got like about 5 minutes of potential time to work with. So in theory, I do have kind of 5 minutes of leeway, I'd say. Maybe even less. Yeah, it may just be less, but... Because I definitely do take some parts quite slow. But the dream here is getting a good number of stun baton charges. If we can get a good number of stun baton charges, boy, we're having some fun. If loot's really mean, we'll probably end up dying in like mission 14. If not before.
Certo. Taylor è sveglia? Non è abituata ai lunghi viaggi. L'Ipersonno potrebbe averla turbata.
Non l'ho vista. Vado a vedere.
I thought I messed it up there, but that's fine. So I need to remember how to use loot.
Taylor.
Also, just remembering how nightmare things work in general is going to be a difficult one. Because in nightmare, things are very different from novice. Things just don't behave in the same way, and it's annoying at times. Working Joes are the weirdest ones for me. Which is something I genuinely didn't anticipate saying. But Joes are so different. Like, so weirdly different. That's fine. I'll run it. They just feel sluggish. Like, completely sluggish. Oh, really? Great. Scrap is okay. Really? 49 dialogue start? Whatever. Give me the 56. I will take it.
Ci sono voluti anni e molto lavoro per sistemarla, ma ora ci sta ripagando bene.
Ho sentito che ci stiamo avvicinando alla stazione Sevastopol.
Bad RNG everywhere in this mission. I suppose it's pretty on brand, but that's okay.
E organizzerò l'attracco con lui.
Bene, diamoci da fare.
Non preoccuparti, Taylor, è routine. Andiamo e torniamo. Connor, come andiamo?
SMG caricato e calibrato, vettore di avvicinamento individuato.
Prepara le comunicazioni, mi presento.
Canale aperto, capitano.
Avete i vostri documenti con le istruzioni?
Osservate l'avvicinamento sui monitor.
Wow, that is a bad mission one. Oh no. That's fine. Mission 2 is pretty similar to Novice, honestly, which is good. There's only one difference, and it's how quickly... Oh, sorry, how long you can run near the very end. Because you really can't run that long. Hey, Twitchy, how you doing? Thanks for the good luck. I'm gonna need it, that's for sure. Cool, okay. Back for some salt. Oh god, yeah, you're going to be able to mine it by the ton.
Mi servirà.
That being said, I'm hopefully going to be a bit less salty than low percent. And that's because I have somewhat acclimatized myself to Nightmare. Somewhat. Not entirely. Scrap, I will take that. Nothing there.
C'è nessuno.
So, in theory, obviously there are going to be places where I die a lot, or have the potential to die a lot. Mission 6, Mission 7, Mission 10, basically everything after Mission 10. But I'm hoping it shouldn't be too bad. I think I saw Compound, which is good.
È successo.
Compound is medkit, and we can work with medkits. Damn, in PB I had a really good Mission 10 by the looks of things, so this is going to be a challenge.
Sono qui per lei.
With that being said, even in low percent, I didn't have like a bad Mission 10. I only had one death. But the real question is, how long until I regret choosing to play Nightmare mode? Oh, okay. Seven dead exiting that isn't too bad, given we got,
Questo dannato posto
well,
cade in pezzi.
all things considered, a pretty catastrophically bad Mission 1. Happened about 7 minutes ago. Not yet. I'm not in the God I regret playing this sort of bit just yet. That being said, I was like, God, I really don't want to stream today. I nearly just didn't, and then I was like, I said I would, fine. Drag myself into this room and start streaming. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling... I don't know. I wasn't really feeling Alien today. But I thought, well, I said I would. I keep my word. And so here we are. So if the game starts messing with me, then it will probably just be, screw this. I'm chilling rather than doing Nightmare mode. But I don't really want to, I don't know. I feel like I just need a not Alien day. Too much Alien recently. Well, it's either too much Alien recently, or yesterday was just so frustrating that I'm just like, I don't want to.
Credo che serva più a me che a te.
This Titan's like very meh. Not particularly happy with it. With that being said, time doesn't really start to matter until like I mean, well, if I can do the game deathless, that would be way better than worrying about small time loss. So that's one of my main focuses for today. Avoid deaths. Sometimes it's just going to happen, nothing you can do, but I imagine there'll be a good amount of
Cosa?
maybe I can do something.
Oh, ok, ok. Non vogliamo problemi. Chi siete voi?
Two flares, no compound. Oh, I thought I picked up a compound. Must have been the bonding agent. Sends a good amount of scrap, which is nice. Unlike Novice, I do actually care about scrap.
Perché sei stato così aggressivo?
Sono tutti terrorizzati, ognuno pensa lasciami fare. Questo posto è vecchio, è un tocco speciale. Beh, che stai aspettando?
35, that's okay. Yeah, that's decent.
Sarebbe carino se tu mi dicessi che diavolo
Yeah,
sta
so
succedendo.
for most of this, I'm going to take it reasonably steady. Of course, not like entirely steady, but I'm not going to go for like
Sulla mia nave.
many YOLO
Devo
strats,
sapere che sta succedendo.
because I just don't think it's worth it.
Cazzo,
Bene, come ho detto, c'è un assassino.
un assassino. Che vorrebbe dire?
Non l'ho visto mai qui.
I mean, my main goal is just to actually get a run done with this,
Una persona.
No,
because the one I did way back got corrupted, so I could never submit it. Yeah, so I've not actually submitted any nightmare runs of any category, even though I've done a hundo run and I've done an all missions run. The hundo run was actually pretty good. I was happy with it, but there was an accidental scene change in mission 9, and I didn't want that on the board. Because even though it was a good run, I was just like, nope, I refuse. Not having a dirty run on the board. And then my novice one, it was a local recording, because I don't know what happened to the Twitch VOD. It just got deleted or something. Probably because I took too long to try and upload it. But the local recording got corrupted,
seguimi.
so I could not submit that one, which was a bit frustrating. But yeah, I do want to get a decent hundo run up on the board again. It's not going to be anything crazy. I mean, it'll be the sort of hundo run where if Carax wanted to actually do hundo, he'd just do it on the first try. Because I know he's mentioned he's interested in doing Nightmare Hundo.
Si chiama sopravvivenza.
Oh, that does remind me. I need to submit, was it yesterday's run or the day before? I think it was Thursday's run. Because that's a CCFPS Hundo run I need to submit.
E tu vivi qui?
Scrap, fine.
Che ci posso fare? Il mio maggiordomo è in ferie.
Not getting good loot, but it's still early days.
Mi sono rifugiato qui per una settimana, aspettando una nave, aspettando te, immagino. Questo posto resta al buio molto spesso. Porta quella torcia con te.
Okay.
Cerca di non restare senza batterie. Stai attenta a come la usi, però. Non dobbiamo farci vedere. Andiamo.
How should... I suppose I should probably just loot loads. Because I'd rather take like 15 seconds just from looting way too much than potentially have the case of just
E ora?
having runs die because I simply don't have loot. Hey Vanos, how you doing? Thanks for the good luck.
Axel, è questo.
You'll be good.
Lo sapevo che era qui in fondo. Visto? Ci penso io.
Hey Zeus, how you doing? Axel, for God's sake. such a jerk. Oh, that was bad, even by Axel. Even by Axel's terms, that was very bad. Did definitely get a chuckle out of me though. I like that. God, if I was in like 100% run, that may have warranted a reset. I'm so glad it's not in a run that's super optimized.
È così che tutti si spostano qui.
Solo chi vuole restare vivo, principessa.
Flares, we should only have 2 flares, which is incredibly standard for this point.
Allora è la tua nave.
You'd have to get incredibly lucky to get the 3rd flare
Zitta.
this early.
Qualcosa.
In Novice it's a little more common, but still on the rare side to get extra flares in Mission 2. I'd say in Novice it probably happens once every 4 or 5 runs. So here I need to play it somewhat safe. Stop running comfortably before the door. About here. Oh, too far. Oh, bad throw at least. Oh no, actually a good throw. Second sensor, okay.
Bel lavoro, Ripley. Da questa parte.
Well, at least we're out.
Siamo quasi.
Not the cleanest, but... Watched the new Predator movie and it was air. Fair enough. I didn't even know there was a new Predator movie.
Ci hanno isolati.
I'll put that there.
Capito. Dobbiamo attivare le 2 centraline.
I know I'm making a med kit.
Io mi occupo di questa, tu vai a quella dall'altro lato.
Ok.
2 sensors, 2 bonding agents, and scrap is kind of the epitome of Mission 2.
2, 3.
It's called Prey and it just came out today. Ah, fair enough.
Axel, dietro di te.
Damn, this time kind of sucks. I mean, granted I played this a bit safe, but... Oh, 49 gunshot. Would have been a 48 if I hadn't walked into the wall. I suppose 49 gunshot isn't that bad. Given we got a derpy Axel and a 326 Mission 1, that's acceptable.
Muoviti!
Parategli! È morto. L'hanno ucciso.
Che cos'era quella cosa?
We might save a little bit of time. Not much, but a little. By which I mean probably like 2 or 3 seconds. It's unfortunate that we got such a derpy Axel, because we could have saved 5 or 6 fairly comfortably. So final loot count is 2 sensors, 2 bonding agents, 45 scrap. Now, if that is not the most quintessentially me loot anyone has ever seen, I don't know what is. Sensors, to be fair, are very good though, so I can't complain about the sensors. It's no like bonding agent, oh sorry, not bonding agent, it's no injectors, stuff like that. Injectors, blasting caps, ethanol, they would have been very nice. Okay, 15 dead, mission 2, that's reasonable. Given a not perfect Axel, or a very far from perfect Axel, and a slow mission 1, and not getting zapped, that's acceptable. Far from like what I'd like, but we can't always go just with what we'd like. Now, preferably, Heidi will not shoot me. Yeah, in theory it should be more like a -9, -10. Oh. I went CCFPS way. Early crouch, for sure. Because the last thing you want is Heidi one-shotting you.
Un sintonizzatore per
Now,
l'accesso.
I need to remember there is loot. I remember Carrick's pointing out loot to me
I
here.
circuiti sono distrutti, no problem.
I believe it's a guaranteed loot spot as well.
Una nuova cellula dati.
Just up here on a table. Here, I think? Injector, really good.
Ok. Proviamola e facciamola fuori.
Playing it super safe here.
Di qua. Era il piano di sotto.
I believe it's safe to run at the bottom of the stairs, but I'm leaving it a bit extra. Because the last thing I want is a death here.
Credo sia andata di sotto. Forza!
No, non ci vengo laggiù.
Playing it a little safe there again with inefficient lines. And about a 14-second time loss compared to Novice. Which, yeah, fine. Was that a flare? I can't... I think I may have picked up a flare there.
Cosa? Cosa?
An extra flare is lovely here. Like, really good. Yeah, we did. Damn, okay. That's really nice. No, not worth making a smoke.
Ok, un sintonizzatore funzionante. Ok, proviamo un
Poor, but whatever. No loot there. Grab that. Very slow, but I'm okay losing time by looting. Oh, I kind of got saved by the buffer there. I very much got saved by the buffer. Okay, we're at like plus 15. But it does look like I got a fast exit on PB. So I don't know how to play this. I don't think I should save. I don't think it's ever worth saving here. Actually, that's a lie. I think it's worth saving if you're going for like a no reset run and a true no reset run. But as I'm not, I don't think there's ever a world I should save. Or good. I wasn't sure about that pattern, but I decided you just got to go for it. Because Heidi did a weird thing where she ran the suboptimal way, but then cut through the middle. And I was initially just going to bail, but I saw she cut through the middle and was like, I've got to go for it. Only -3 is poor.
Posso aiutarla?
Devo raggiungere l'area comunicazione urgente.
Definitely looting this box.
È un rilevatore. È stato modificato.
There was loot in it, which was nice. Got something there.
Si è persa.
No, va tutto bene.
Now, the dream loot would be stun baton charges. We really like stun baton charges in this run. I wasn't even close to ready for that. No loot there, unfortunate. Yeah, so the reason stun baton charges are so good is because they enable us
Fammi passare.
to kill NPCs silently.
Mi riconosci? Ascoltami. Dobbiamo ristabilire le comunicazioni a lungo raggio.
Hey, Marek.
Stai indietro. Ti
Your
avviso.
favorite mission, the one that you've been grinding non-stop.
Risolviamo i uomini.
Yeah, so stun batons being able to kill NPCs silently is so good for us. It can trivialize mission 16, it can trivialize the start of mission 17. It really allows us to get away with some stuff that's so important.
Andiamo.
But yeah, especially in 16, just being able to take down the revolver humans, it's great. Won't be staying for long, no worries. I appreciate you stopping by. Wow, okay. I like that. That's good loot. He hesitates because he hears us. This guy will come after us pretty quick. Ooh, okay. I like the hesitation. Allows us to take a slightly better line. We can lure this guy over. Already 30 seconds behind me? Yeah, I'm not cheating though, so I've got a disadvantage. Where's the Joe? I don't see the Joe here. Very ready to pop a bullet though. No, we're good. Okay. Ooh, I was really slow. Okay, we are good. Sometimes going for a grab cancel on those guys is just more effort than it's worth. Just blasting early. You can always guarantee, because the reticle is fairly big, although the aiming error is fairly big on the revolver, but you can always guarantee that you can get a stagger shot off before he starts doing janky movement, which is very, very worth doing. I need to actually focus here. I really can't mess this bit up. Good, I did get the grab cancel. This guy will punch me. One punch is fine. Okay, that was actually pretty good. I'm happy with that. Morning from Denmark. Migraine's finally begun to sod off. Nice. That's good. I'm glad your migraine's gone. On beginning to. By the way, yeah, you're streaming. Ah, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope the migraine doesn't stick around much longer. Ooh, loads of loot. Is it worth losing time and grabbing the medkit? Probably. Probably not, but... No, it's not. I was really considering it, but I thought it's probably safest just to not bother. Doors should be opening soon, actually. Decent time. I'll take it. Not the best, but... acceptable, at least. In no CC you can? Yeah. No CC is cheating, though. Quite literally. Maxed on ethanol, jeez. Max on ethanol means we should commit one, because we really don't want to lose out on loot. And a smoke bomb is a very, very worthwhile thing to craft. So it's not a waste of an item. It is a potential waste of an item, but completely losing out on loot is much worse in my opinion. I'd rather have an item that I don't really need than just completely miss out on the item. Also, that's a sub 30 mission 4, which is really actually decent. Obviously it's not perfect, but sub 30 mission 4 is very good. Absolutely no complaints with that. Like, a sub 30 mission 4 is not easy to do, and even if I completely crash and burn for the rest of this run, at least I know that I have managed to get a sub 30 mission 4, which is a good start. Because especially when learning new categories, such as this, because this is very much a new category for me. Like, I've run this category maybe twice, and that was quite a few months ago. Like, I do not know this category. I can't just expect for everything to go right. There's a lot's going to go wrong. Is this my PB time? Yeah, so these are all off my PB times. My PB is a 250-53. But I believe I've got about 2 or 3 minutes of deaths. So if I can make it through deathless, I can probably cut this sub 250, which is nice. Yeah, so just general kind of alien experience will carry you quite far. Obviously not all the way, because, well, yeah, Nightmare is very, very different to Novice in a lot of ways. So I can't just do what I normally do. That being said, I will be doing essentially Novice strats in Nightmare, because you kind of can get away with this in places. Bonding Agent is fine. Died twice, 20 seconds faster than a deathless run. Now think about what the time would have been if you cut out those deaths though. It's always the way in this game. If you can cut out those deaths, it's so good. Decent. I will read that in 2 secs. Sorry, I need to focus a bit on movement here. Because one thing here is Steve's a lot faster to get in the vents. Didn't hear a beep, which is good. There's a beep. We're good. How do you mentally differentiate which category you're running? So, I don't have any form of loot, I don't have any real way of differentiating. I just do it. It's, yeah. Thanks for the like, Twitchy. Do appreciate it. Thank you for the crack as well. But yeah, I kind of just switch mentally, and it's like, okay, I know I'm doing this category. Let's get it done. Let's start doing it. I don't really do like any special things, have any notes. Most of the time, I just start telling myself, hey, you got to do it this way. Which is why sometimes you'll be able to like, or sometimes you'll hear me go like, don't do hundo, don't do hundo, don't do hundo. Where I'm just like, really, James, do not do 100% routing. But especially if I've been doing like a bit of time where I am just doing lots of different categories, it's easier to switch between them all. Whereas if I've just been grinding one category really hard, like I did with Novice 100%, then it becomes much harder for me to swap between categories, because my brain is like in a very focused state of, I need to do this, then this, then this. Here I'm going to play things very safe. I'm going to take my sprint bursting super conservative. Really? Thank you, game. Thanks for the answer? No worries. Yeah, I suppose it's probably kind of an annoying answer of like, I don't really have any special tricks or anything. It's just like, mentally switch it.
C'è una certa Lingard, ufficiale.
I am going to loot this.
Devo scoprire dove tengono tutto nel suo ufficio.
Buona fortuna, Ripley. Sbrigati se puoi.
Especially when I was learning 100% though, I did have a big old thing of notes. And that was honestly one of the things that really made me go like, hey, I should just actually write some detailed notes for people. Because 100% is a category where there aren't like centralized notes at all. Oh, that was poor. Okay, Steve is very much above us here. He can actually go out of range and then it's safe to run. Which is why I'm just holding the tracker while I'm not actually sprinting. Oh, awful. Oh, I should have saved. Okay, that's my bad. While a save isn't needed here, it's fairly obviously safer. I went into hundo mode there. That's the drop. And we are barely out of Steve's range here, so we get to run. Lob that there.
Samuels, ho i medicinali.
Siamo alla stazione della navetta fuori dalla reception del centro medico. Ripley, abbiamo sentito degli spari e li avrà sentiti anche
Nice, okay.
Ripley, l'uscita dalla reception del centro medico.
Do I save on the exit? I might as well. There's no real reason to not save on the exit. Actually, yes, I definitely save on the exit. I want the extra medkit. Pretty solid hack. So it's actually not quite 7 seconds here. And the reason for that is because we're currently waiting anyway. So it's only really like 4 or 5 seconds. But it has an extra advantage of we get a free medkit. And that medkit is the main reason to save there. Now we run the long way. There's a vent somewhere here. There it is. I believe it's now safe to run under these vents. I don't know where the human is, so we're running this way. No loot there. Got to go, no worries. Thanks for popping by, Merrick. Sound warning, this gets a bit loud. That was actually pretty solid for Mission 6. I'll take it. No deaths, good patterns. So we took one punch. Taking one punch means we should be on about 30% health at the end of this. Sorry, a bit more. 34. Is that right? Yeah, about 33 to 34% health. Mission 7 is one I am definitely scared for. So, I don't have a good strategy for dealing with Mission 7. Yeah. So it's kind of just going to be hoping. I'm going to attempt to do what I did yesterday. There's only 100 different strats, I know. Why can't it be like Novice, where Mission 7 is actually pretty damn consistent? I need to update my Summit Best because that gold time is not close to achievable. I mean, technically it is achievable, but you need like the most disgusting RNG possible. Okay, early Steve. No loot. Okay, we have a very aggro Steve. That's fine, we don't really worry about Steve here. We've got Far Jeremy. Save down here, just so we don't have to lose 45 seconds in case I die. But as I know that we've got Far Jeremy, Jeremy should be coming across before long. There we go. Hopefully he didn't see me. Good. I'm playing this very safe.
Finalmente vi ho trovato.
Perfect. So I would hope that that would guarantee all of the humans die. It doesn't entirely guarantee it, but normally the alien does kill all of the humans there. I'm so glad I didn't trust that tracker. Think it's a 100% chance? Okay. We know the alien's still in the vent, so it's safe to run.
Ora fai il bravo.
We might as well heal. There's no real reason to not. Pipe bomb is our top priority.
Posso aiutarla?
Ho bisogno di un cilindro di compressione.
Deposito di ricambi. Fila 1, pila B. Mi segua.
Cerca solo di fare meno rumore, ok?
Wait for this fella. Is there any loot here? Sensor, nice. Now we will run around him. Check this room. Another sensor. Used to shoot this guy on Nightmare because it takes like 6 bullets. It's just not worth it. On Novice, it's yeah, you 100% do that. But on Nightmare, it's just not feasible.
Ecco qui. Il cilindro di compressione si trova alla fine di questa fila.
Okay, pretty slow, but should at least get us out of this mission. And we're in a very, very healthy spot loot-wise. We have medkits, we have a pipe bomb, we have a smoke bomb. Mollies I don't think are ever useful until way, way later. We are losing a lot of time, but that's okay. I don't know how I did that faster. Unless I did some bizarre lure strat. Or, oh, I may have just run straight down the middle and then used a flare. Yeah, I think I had loads of flares. That's fine. Plus 20. Plus 20. Okay, plus 21. That's fine. That's not actually that bad. Maybe I did something clever with the Joe instead. I don't know. Excuse me? There we go.
Ci serve una navetta per andare
I nearly botched that. I nearly messed it up. I released enter way too early. Pretty fast with the door hacks? I do my best. That one wasn't particularly good, but that's okay. Press the button, and because we've already crafted everything, there's a potential loot spot just back here. Ah, sensor. Unfortunate. And no time loss. Flashbangs, always nice. Nothing there.
Qualcuno l'ha staccato.
So che c'è qualcuno qui dentro. Che cosa hai fatto?
Lei non deve essere qui.
Okay, that worked pretty well. Good, the android is looking at him. Oh, he's in a great position. Make sure we're crouched and then get moving. Can't run yet. Now we can run. So the android was in a bit of a close position near the end, which meant we couldn't run. Just walk that, play it safe. I'm not going to really try and optimize that extra second for what realistically is just the end of the run if I cock it up. It's not. I could live the punches here, but... So far, everything I've done except for mission 6 has been low percent viable. Okay, maybe +2, +3.
Ripley, qui è Waits. La navetta è arrivata e stiamo aspettando te.
Saliteci. Ho avuto dei problemi e ci metterò un po' a tornare.
Ti aspettiamo.
Taylor non può. Salirò sulla prossima.
Come vuoi.
What's my mission 9 like? Pretty good. Damn. I was hoping it was bad so I could actually save some time. No, mission 9 was solid. Bang, and then we can go up here because there's one extra loot spot, and it's no time to go up here. Sorry, no time lost to go up here. Of course, it takes time to get up here. Scrap, whatever. Anything here? Nope. And nope. Not too shabby so far. Max and sensors. I don't see us ever needing another pipe bomb. Is a flashbang useful? I didn't really see myself using a flashbang or a noisemaker in mission 10, but I do want one, just in case. I know I definitely want noisemakers for later on. Specifically mission 15. That being said... No, screw that. I want one in mission 15. A flashbang could be useful here. 4 bullets, that's good. 1 stun baton charge. Which, ideally, I would like a second, but that's okay.
Niente comitato di benvenuti.
Vieni qui e basta, il passo è chiuso.
Stiamo calmi. Siamo al sicuro ora. Waits ha
Ci hai
un piano.
pensato tu?
Un piano.
Hai fatto
Davvero?
funzionare le
I
navette?
think I'm okay for loot at the moment. I think I'm okay for loot.
Come sta, Taylor?
Stabile. Tornerà in forze molto presto.
Ha, double flashlight batteries, nice.
Ok.
Sei riuscita a far funzionare la navetta, quindi siamo pari.
Dov'è Riccardo?
Prepara la prossima mossa. Senti,
I'm going to make a flashbang. I might regret this.
Dov'è la nave di Marlo? La Nesidora?
È in un'orbita di parcheggio intorno al gigante gassoso, quel figlio di
An
puttana
extra molly
che
would
alza i
never go
codici di
amiss
comando per
later on.
avvicinarla qui automaticamente. Magari puoi provare tu a convincere quel bastardo inutile. Va a parlare con lui.
Nice.
Marlo?
Gonna grab a drink back in a sec.
Mi chiamo Ripley, sono con la compagnia.
E sei qui per quella scatola vuota. Siete proprio astuti, devo dirlo.
Sono qui per motivi personali. Mia madre era sul Nostromo quando è sparito 15 anni fa.
Davvero? Cazzo. Beh. Cazzo. Non abbiamo trovato la sua nave, Ripley. Solo la scatola nera.
Ma sono certa che abbiate trovato dell'altro. Che è successo là fuori?
Devo andarmene da qui, Ripley. Magari possiamo accordarci.
Intanto parla. Voglio sapere tutto.
missione, mi ricevi? Molto chiaro, Marlon. Vabbè.
Facciamo piano.
I do apologize for the noise. I just dropped my headset. Oh god.
Ok, piantata.
Just spilled like 3
Centratevi
shots
sul
of
motivo
vodka.
per cui
Oh
siamo qui.
no.
Non voglio errori.
Damn, +5? +5.5? I suck. How did I lose that much? I mean, I know I lost like 1 or 2 because I was really, really safe.
Eccoti qui. Foster, Hicks, tenete gli occhi aperti.
I didn't think I'd lose that much though. Okay, well. That's still fine. I mean, realistically, it's the back half of the game that really matters.
Non vedo un cazzo con questa tempesta. Forse dovremmo aspettare che si plachi un po'.
Se volete rinunciare alla vostra quota per un po' di maltempo, sarò lieta di prenderla io.
Andiamo avanti. Abbiamo il rilevatore. Ci guiderà.
Spero che ci spetterà l'indennità di rischio almeno.
Non preoccuparti, se è un segnale di emergenza saranno andati da un pezzo, il che significa che avremo i diritti di recupero su quello che troviamo.
Queste informazioni non so se... Strano.
Sono state segnate dalle intemperie. È il loro stato naturale.
C'è niente di naturale in questo posto. Marlo, i carichi non ce la faranno stavolta.
Do un'occhiata qui intorno, magari c'è un punto debole. Aspettate qui, mi serve una mano. Ice, qui, aiutami a salire.
I just had an idea. Oh, okay, he's getting kited. We just have to stand still. I wonder what would happen if you were able to trigger
Trovato un passaggio, lo controllo.
this bit while another bit of dialogue was going on. Could you get some weird dialogue skip? Or would it just overwrite the dialogue? Because dialogue skips are really cool. Like, really cool.
Sì, sto bene. C'è mancato poco, però non riuscirò a percorrere lo stesso tragitto per tornare indietro.
Devi stare attento, mi hai sentito?
Hmm.
Marlo, ti vediamo.
Fermi, credo di aver trovato qualcosa. Ho trovato una fessura nella roccia.
I don't really know how to test that, but it would be a cool thing to try. This is your advanced sound warning. This gets loud in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Non farmelo mai più.
Andiamo. Seguitemi. Ice, qui, aiutami a salire.
Nice, okay. How cool are mobile phones? Yeah, they're pretty cool. Okay, this is a good mission 9. Okay, I will gladly take that. Jeez. Why is Nightmare giving me good mission 9s? Like, I've had very, very good mission 9s in Nightmare. Better than I've had in Novice in months. Like, I genuinely think the last time I got a good mission 9, first half in Novice, was potentially February. I don't think I've had a single 439 after February. Or maybe even in January. Damn! And now Nightmare just gives me 2 back-to-back. I might have to see more Nightmare. I kind of like this.
Qualcosa di grosso.
I only like the M9 because you get to pee. Honestly, valid. I was thinking about the Mission 7 strats. I wonder how I can incorporate luring the humans in. Nightmare human lure seems exceedingly cursed though.
Attenti a quello che toccate, non voglio niente di danneggiato.
With that being said, what if you just did the Novice one? I mean, sure, Steve would be way more likely to drop. Or would he? Yeah, he would be... Oh, actually, that's one thing I don't know. So, I don't know how Steve reacts to weapons in Novice and Nightmare. I don't know his hearing range for those things, because his hearing range for certain explosives, weapons, is greater than the tracker range, so we have no accurate way of measuring. For the running hearing range, it's very conveniently just the range of the tracker, in both Novice and Nightmare, which is exceedingly convenient. But as for the weapons, I don't know. This is a bad, very bad Neeks. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a +7. Okay, only +6, but even so. The last thing I wanted was a +6. Unfortunate, but not a huge deal. Should end up being a 1052 to 1053. Yeah, I think once I get a bit better with Mission 7, there's not tons to improve on in the first half. Walk next to Meeks, get him to go to the spot. So yeah, if he is early, you can kite him to go to the spot. If he is late and the dialogue finishes, you can't kite him. It's time lost to kite him. Because as soon as the dialogue ends, he takes the most the most efficient route to get to that spot. And so getting in his way and kiting him loses time. Before the dialogue ends though, he's actually focused on a different spot. And that spot is not the correct spot. So it's efficient to kite him there because it means that you can move him closer to his second spot, which is when the dialogue ends. It's unfortunate that they did put in those 2 different spots, but it means that it's only ever efficient to kite while there's dialogue going on. Oh man, I hope Mission 10 is kind. I really hope 10, 11... 10 and 11 are the ones I really, really hope are kind. I can work with a lot of the other ones. That being said, like, all of my times were really kind of solid. Like, I'm not seeing any missions where I'm like, damn, that's a slow time. Like, 10 was good, that was 17 minutes. Which means deathless. 11 was 8 minutes. Which means I probably died once. But I may have not even died there. 12 didn't die. 13 I may have had a grab, but definitely didn't die. 14 is exceedingly good, even by novice standards. Like... Damn, I can't believe I accurately guessed a 1053 from, like, miles away. Yeah, 14 is really good. Like, I must have had a good nest and good reactor. Damn, that's kind of daunting. Scrap and ethanol's great. More scrap, but probably close to max. Only max on charge packs.
Speriamo che funzioni.
È un animale. Gli animali hanno paura del fuoco.
Spero sia così.
Ho un piano per intrappolarlo. Prendi una navetta e raggiungi Riccardo nella torre.
Is that a flare? Nice.
Coordinerò da qui.
Flashlight batteries. Really, we're maxed on flashlight batteries. Right, let's solve that. There we go, that's 2 flashlight batteries burnt. We don't need to do much looting here, which is kind of nice, but at the same time, I want as much loot as I can get my hands on. They put in batteries and mess with speedrunners. Honestly, pretty accurate. It's like, you use the flashlight so little in this game, they could have done without putting flashlight batteries in the game at all. Another flare, jeez. Nothing there. Oh, of course I can't see how many flares I have. Oh my god! This is crazy. Hey Chelsea, how you doing? We've got 4 flares! Oh my god. I like it. Max on injectors? Whoa, okay. Why did I hear a beep there? Okay, whatever. Sleepy, I get that. I definitely get that. Right. Muting sound alerts. Because I need to focus. I think I've got all the loot I really need. 7, 8, 9, 6, 0.
Sono nella torre System.
Start off, Steve. There we go. Normal player tends to use flashlight mod. That's true, yeah. How you doing, Baldreg?
Quel mostro è qui.
I would definitely take that and greed it. I want those bullets. I will happily lose a second.
Waits, quella bestia, come facciamo a chiuderla dentro?
We're listening for a beep. No beep is good. And there's a 100% chance we are saving here. 2 beeps, Steve's around.
l'accesso per la manutenzione e la reception del server centrale.
I had 2 beeps.
Fai rapporto man mano.
Not useful.
Sub.
Portrick, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Steve, sod off. Let me run. I don't want to just kind of panic walk this whole thing. Portrick, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate that. 6 whole months. Madman. You're an absolute star. Thank you. I want to be able to run, Steve. Let me use my legs. Oh my gosh, Steve is being a right jerk here. Of course, the only time I can run is to this conduit. Like when I'm a step in front of it.
Deposito scorte chiuso.
Ok.
That was really dangerous. Hey! Thank you for the good luck, I do appreciate it.
Wait, mi metti in comunicazione con Ripley. Sei già
Oh
collegato.
my gosh, Steve. Be gone!
Comando di disabilitazione con cui avviare l'isolamento di emergenza. È nel terminale dietro la scrivania
I've
della
got the free crash, that's fine.
Riccardo,
Bit extra
la
late.
reception del server centrale chiusa.
Bel lavoro. Ora vieni verso la sala server. Vai piano. Devi solo attivare
I think this might categorically be the slowest Lorenz ever
poi chiudo la trappola.
in history. I don't think there's ever been a slower one. Here we run because Steve will drop anyway. That's a Steve. Oh my god! We should have died there. Stop giving me awful blue hacks game. That's the 3rd one of those today. I'm very glad that Steve actually responded appropriately there. I was fully ready to just say, okay, yeah, fair enough for death there. Nothing there.
L'uscita è aperta. Riccardo, l'uscita è aperta.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not play that correctly. But, very fortunately. Good. Ooh, low on sensors.
Riccardo, allora.
Mi serve più tempo.
Ethanol, we have a lot. We should have about 350 odd flamethrower fuel in the tank. Maybe even more. Okay, so I'm not saving on the exit, which is a huge risk. Slow Steve. There's the up vent.
Riccardo, come hai fatto a riaprirla? Ho dovuto bloccare l'allarme. Era l'unico modo per far uscire Ripley. L'hai fatto uscire. L'avevamo chiuso dentro e l'hai fatto uscire. È ancora dietro di te, Ripley.
I may have run too early there.
Ai laboratori Gemini con l'ascensore. Se ti segue, lo intrappoliamo lì. Ripley, Riccardo, non possiamo farlo scappare ancora. È chiaro?
Steve should drop. Perfect. Great. Great exit. Really good exit. All things considered, not the best Lorenz, but pretty solid.
C'è un montacarichi su cui salire, ma è fuori uso.
Wow, that bug got launched.
I fondi alla Gemini.
Don't chase me. I ran too much there.
La Sixon ha provato a venderla per anni insieme a Sevastopol. Non ha abboccato nessuno, ma vuol dire che la sicurezza è ancora attiva.
Ok, basta parlare, Waits.
Yeah, this probably is the hardest part. It's exceedingly punishing. Fortunately, I do have a pipe bomb, which is really good. I would be very surprised if I didn't, because I've looted an ungodly amount this run. 14 and 17 are hard as well? Yeah, I agree.
Dove sono gli interruttori?
Hey, Steve.
Ne vedo uno nei laboratori di analisi, l'altro è nella sala.
That's definitely a Steve. I just can't tell where. Oh, that's mean. I think we're good here. We're not good here. Okay. Damn it. I thought I managed to reset it. Steve will drop very quickly. Oh, this is bad. That's great. That could have gone so much worse. Whew, okay. Oh boy, am I saving. I should have reloaded. He didn't die! That's incredibly unfortunate. I hit him square in the face as well. Okay. This has gone from being a potentially good Gemini to a really not great one. Because we are going to be low on fuel. I thought I gave it enough space. Damn it! Ah, I gave it loads of space as well, but it still wasn't enough because nightmare. That's so frustrating. There we go. Oh, that's my bad. I thought Steve was going for me. Yeah, I thought I did give it enough, but evidently not. Oh, we're losing so much time here. Yeah, we'll be losing like a minute or two, because that was poor.
Waits, ce l'ho fatta.
Ti segue ancora?
Penso di sì.
Ho un piano, va al laboratorio.
Don't have to work until 1:30. It's 4:30 now. Jeez, you should get some sleep. That's mad. Come on, Steve, shut off. It's 9 hours. Even so, you don't want to be running on like no sleep at all, because that's just nasty. Steve, you around? Looks like we got a bad pattern. Excuse me? Oh, you got to be kidding. Why did you drop there? Oh, really? Thanks, Steve. No vent behind me. That's just Nightmare Steve. Ah, so unfortunate. I mean, the run is basically dead at this point, but I'll keep it going. PB is dead, I'll put it that way. The run itself isn't dead. Practice, practice. There's no practice in Nightmare. Let's get the good RNG or die.
Wait.
Like, that's Nightmare for you. You can't practice that. You can't practice RNG. There we go. Very, very slow, but practice later levels. Again, there's not much practicing to be done. It's just get good RNG. that's Nightmare. There's so little recovery in a Nightmare run. You just lose. Because it's like, I'm not going for a perfect time. I'm not even going remotely close. That's why people make noise in the ladder room? Yeah. Yeah, that's the adaptation I did in the second attempt. Now you can relax. No, Nightmare never lets you relax. I suppose in theory it's recoverable. Like, let's scroll all the way down. There's time to be saved in 18, so it's technically still possible. But with Steve just being a bit of a jerk in Gemini, Steve being a jerk, especially a jerk in here. Yeah, that was on me. I reacted too late. I don't think I could have done anything differently though. I think that pattern was just you kind of die. I never heard the drop, which sucked. And the tracker showed him, or didn't show him on the radar, so that was unfortunate. Yeah. Normally Steve moves around at like 1,000,000 miles an hour in this bit, but he was just stood completely still, which, I mean, it sucks. I'm going to try this. That's more like it. Show me those hands. What a jerk! He doesn't realize he's being flamed for like 10 seconds, and then he's like, oh yeah! Why did he drop with that little grace period? He's not going for the button. Steve, you broke. I don't actually know where he is. To the right. I need to see this. Open. Okay. Whew. RJ, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that. I mean, we're out. It's not nice, time-wise. Definitely not happy with it, but what can you do? A good mission 11 will really help, because I believe I died. I did die, in fact. There should be about 45 seconds to save here. I hope. But outside of that being a bit frustrating, just due to some unfortunate Steve encounters, that wasn't too bad. Don't even know novice strats. Novice strats for most of it is you kind of don't really respect any NPC except for the alien. The alien you still have to give a bit of respect, but if you flame it, then the alien will go up. Like, if you 3-burst Novice Steve, there's like a 99% chance he just goes up. Nightmare Steve doesn't seem to do that. He likes to hesitate a lot, and so you can never tell if you need one more burst or not. That's why I kind of got the 3+1 rule for Nightmare Steve. Best about 21, but that's Hyundai, yeah. Nightmare Mission 10 is hard. Go this way. Oh, he might come in here with me. Okay, good. I had a really mean blink yesterday. For Mission 10, it is just practice. And hoping you get good RNG. Nearly there. So, I should still be on about 80% health. But I don't like being on 80% health here, so I'm going to waste a medkit just to heal to full. I think. Actually, there shouldn't be a need. Unless I've miscalculated my health, that is. But I don't believe I've taken any damage. Wait, this is actually a good place to use a smoke bomb. Or is it? I might be completely off my... out of my mind here, but it feels like a smoke bomb could be useful here. Up at the top, potentially, if I know that I've got the sniper, I could put down some smoke cover. That's actually a very good idea. Because having the smoke bomb here is quite nice. But really, I just need to... I really, really, really don't want a death here. A death here is bad. Exceedingly bad. Pluto TV? I've not even heard of it. Okay, I did save. I thought I didn't. But the UI just didn't update. It is another just streaming service. Pink Ribbon, thank you for the follow. I like that name. Give that a whack. There we go. Civilians are now all running away. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Fortunately, we're good for health. I don't mind about the time loss. but that was a BS grab. We really want to lure those guys away. This guy is always a jerk. No, stop being a jerk. This Joe should behave. Right and left always makes him do a loop around. Now, here we're watching for a civilian. If we see a civilian running down the stairs, we know we have the revolver human up top. Okay, good. Very good. Happy with that. Yeah, that's a huge relief. That revolver human at the top of the stairs is incredibly dangerous. He can very, very easily ruin your day. You don't need, actually need to worry about that sleeping Joe. As long as you just really hug the stair rail, it will never grab you. Really nice amount of bullets. Really, really nice. Stun baton charge! Let's go! Okay. We're in business. Max and scrap. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing? Oh, more scrap, okay. I actually want some bonding agents here, but do I want another medkit? Yes, I always want medkits. Use this medkit. That should put us up to full. Indeed it has. What do we need? Pipe bombs aren't a bad call to commit those to. Fuel is actually solid. Being full on health is a huge relief as well, because it means that we can take some punches, we can take damage, and it's not the end of the world. Don't be on the stairs. You're a jerk. Good. At least I got that stagger. Revolver ammo, great. Shotgun, I've got 3. Nothing. I didn't have to kill that guy, but I'd rather not get. Oh, where are you, Joe? No, why are you standing here? Fine, got to lose a second or two. Oh my gosh, what a jerk! That's a good amount of time save at least. 38, I'll take it. Hey, Deltarano, how you doing? Anyone seen Rain Pillow? I've not, personally. I didn't really know Rain Pillow very well, I'm afraid. Or at all. I know the name, but I've never actually seen them. Good, how am I? Yeah, doing okay. We have 100 spare fuel. Okay. Reasonable. Yeah, we had a bit of a rough time in Mission 10, but that's okay. We're continuing. It's not perfect, but that's okay. There is time to save later, so fingers crossed that we can actually keep things going. This will likely be a no reset run. especially at this point. I should have leased that after. That's silly. Definitely should have leased that after. That way you can at least somewhat utilize the terminal exit lag. Meh, slow. Flashlight batteries. We've got so many. I think we're like 5 out of 6 and I burnt 4 of them anyway. Nearly there. I almost certainly just play this safe. I didn't see any world in which I don't play this safe. Unfortunate. No Supermander, but that's okay. Here, have a flashlight battery, and another one, and another one! Burke and Harry Bean, thank you both for the follows. Do appreciate that.
Riccardo, sono qui. Sembra il posto in cui sintetici.
No need to save here. Reload that. I'm not planning on using the stun baton, but it's nice to have it reloaded. And then we are definitely playing the safe. This does lose a couple seconds. Loses about, I don't know, 5-ish seconds, I'd say. But it means that we're almost certainly not going to get grabbed here, which is huge, because health is a very, very valuable resource in Nightmare, and if we don't have enough health, we can just get soft locked. Oh, he saw me really early. That was my bad with the flashlight. He shouldn't catch up to us. Okay, we are good. That was a bit spooky. Fun fact, I learned, if you try and attack this android, it counts as a civilian. So, you do just immediately get the you can't move, game fades to black, don't attack allies or civilians screen. So, if ever you're feeling like, screw that Joe, don't do it in a run. Did you know if you have 0 health you die? Yeah, honestly, it's one of the fun things about Nightmare. There are 3 states of health: 100%, 0%, and somewhere in between. Those are genuinely the 3 states of health in Nightmare. Perfect. 1 punch? No punch. Wow. Yeah, exactly. The more stun batons, the better. So ideally, I would like more stun batons, because then I can start doing shenanigans in Mission 16. But, especially for the human and then the hugger, really good having stun baton charges. Marlowe in Mission 15 is considered a civvy, yeah. What do we need here? Extra noisemaker? We do like shenanigans. Here it is 80% shenanigans, 10% panic, 10% whatever the hell's going on, and YOLO! Always went around to the right. So I like to go to the left just because it's slightly more efficient. We'll take some damage here. Only 1 tick. We're very good for health, so I'm just taking this damage. So we should be on 80-ish%. 75 to 80%, because we took quite a lot of that. This will start activating, meaning it should put us around about 50-ish. Because I only had to wait like a second for it to end, I thought no point taking the damage, just lose a second. Next person that says shenanigans. Oh, I love that. I need to add a bunch more audio things to my stream. Because I've got like the quack. What I wanted to add was a like many quacks sort of sound. Where it's just like an army of ducks. From a movie? I don't watch movies. Like legitimately I've watched maybe a whole like 3 movies in the last 5 years. Hey Shy! Thanks for good luck. I hope you're doing well. Oh, we're definitely getting punched. That was the worst attempt at hiding I've done. Wait! Oh, you're a jerk! I thought he was gonna punch me. Okay, fine. We're on like 30% health now. Fine, fine. I was greedy. Oh dear. Oh, Shy, I finally did the category that you've been doing, Nightmare Low Percent. I managed to get a run. It drove me to like the edge of my sanity, tearing out my hair. But I did finish a run at least, so that's something. Come on, Samuels. It was really bad. I died like a million times in Mission 11. And then died a bunch in Mission 12. I died to fire in Mission 17, which made me go back into Mission 17. Oh, it was so bad. I think I did this in like 3 hours 22. Nightmare Low Percent just pain? Yes, agreed. It is pain and suffering, and I have a lot of respect for people who actually enjoy running it. I think I just medkit here. Yeah. We are at 100%. Okay, so I overestimated how much damage I took. Of course I did, yeah. But that now puts us in a great place for the exit. Obviously the grab wasn't ideal, but it's also not like the end of the world. Just have balls of reinforced tungsten. Yeah, honestly, you've got to have a lot of patience for Nightmare Low Percent. And even though I do have a lot of patience, that category tested me. I had some of the worst NPC interactions I've had ever, with them just not behaving at all. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna tear my hair out. Oh dear. But I did make it in the end. And then Carrick's redeemed another Nightmare Low Percent, so I'll be doing it again before too long. Not this week though, that's for sure. Oh dear. So I currently only have 1 medkit, but I can make another, which I will. We also get to loot 2 more. You're excited for the next run, I believe in you. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate it. So we definitely make... I think we just make medkits. Like, if we can make a medkit, we make a medkit. I think that's all we do for the rest of the run. We have 1 grab cancel with this? Yeah, 1. Okay. I'm so glad I at least know what I have to do here. You'll punch me. At least I know I have to delay my grab cancels on these guys. Because they just don't grab you that quickly. I suppose it's because on Novice you can get the stagger way easier, and so sometimes you just don't need the grab cancel, whereas here you actually need the grab cancel most of the time. Because some Joes just refuse to stagger, and it's weird. I don't fully understand it, but I don't really need to either. Oh, really? That reloaded? Damn, okay. I think that's the correct move. Definitely melt with that time placid. No. For anyone who doesn't know, unless you're playing CCFPS 100%, do not mouse wheel that trap or that cart. Grab those, grab that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Grab, 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 grab.
Ho sentito.
Nothing there. I think I picked everything up that was needed. So Novice and Nightmare were added, yeah. So they were not in originally, which is kind of cool. 4 medkits is a lot. No, 100%. Yeah, so it's actually beneficial to fall down that card if you're doing no CC 100%. Because it allows you to go out of bounds and get an Nostromo log, which is absolutely mad. I didn't turn my music on. Just had like half an hour of no music. 20 minutes. That's not that bad. We are just burning ethanol at this point. Still got the flashbang, which is good. Still got the noisemaker. I think we're actually pretty good for loot. No loot there. Oh, I'm an idiot. Go in here. Check loot. Check loot. Check loot. No loot. What? I was not ready for that door to close on me. I was so not ready, and it just caught me off guard. Oh dear. 4930. I hate that key code, but that's fine. Oh my gosh. That's very funny. I was just a bit slow. Oh, that's great. Okay. Hacks, please. Poor hack, but it wasn't that bad. It was okay. I should pre-crouch against some of those doors. I think I've done enough, but I didn't actually know. Oh, don't get stuck. Where are you? Not the best hack, but that's okay. I kind of just panicked with my fingers. Speaking of panicking with my fingers, I need to practice the cello more. I forgot how rusty I've become on the cello. Ah, okay, fine. I didn't quite pre-crouch enough. Still need that cello stream. I need to add a community goal for it. Oh, that was pretty cool. Grab that. Nothing there. Mask goes on. Mask goes off. And we glitch the mask into our hand here, which is so cool. Because it means if there's a working Joe in this corridor, we warp through it. It's so cool. I love it. And here we just leg it to the hack. Oh, where is it? Not an awful hack, but I think it's too slow to get Joe despawn. We'll see. Oh! That's Jody spawn. Less important on all missions, crazy important in 100%.
Ok. Se riaccendo uno di questi dovrebbe farmi accedere ai sistemi di sicurezza di Apollo.
Excuse me? Really, game? Which one did I miss? Awful. 10 seconds. 15 seconds even. And this should have been a mission I had a good amount of time save in. Oh, I thought I hit that prompt. Unfortunate. No! Game! Oh, it's all going downhill. I should have been able to save almost 20 seconds this mission. And agreed, you jerk! That puts us up to 5 greens in a row now. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We can still do this. Oh, so much time lost though. It's so unfortunate. We've lost like 25 seconds. Oh, well. 2 stun baton charges. Is it worth making a pipe bomb? Probably not, right? 7, 8, 9, 0. Wait, no, I can't do that. 7, 8, 9, 0, 6. Pipe is always good, so kind of yes and kind of no. So the reason the pipe isn't always good is because it doesn't kill anything on Nightmare. It only kills regular Joes, not Super Joes. So there's no... If we had 2, I would probably double pipe bomb the Bolt Gun Joe, but because, well, the chance of having 2 pipe bombs in Nightmare is 0, realistically. It's not worth making. It would be a glorified molly. Oh man, we lost time in that mission. Oh my god, I had so much time saved. That is poor. Hate Bolt Gun Joe? Yeah, Bolt Gun Joe kind of sucks. At least it's only 1 second time loss. That's very easy time save.
Apollo sta seguendo i protocolli della Wayland Yutani.
Cosa?
La Section ha venduto tutto. Riccardo Apollo si rifiuta di cedere. Dice che qualcosa non va con il reattore.
The Bolt Gun Joe is pretty reasonable on Novice because you can just pipe bomb it.
Mi dispiace, Riccardo, ma sono un pesce piccolo. Io sono Steve. Lo siamo tutti. Se scoprissimo qualcosa, Apollo non sarebbe così disposto a farci uccidere.
This was one of the times, yeah. So I don't save before the Bolt Gun Joe, but you can bet your ass I'm saving in Mission 16. That's realistically the only place I'm saving. And 17, for obvious reasons. Usually build 3 pipes, but loot a lot, yeah. And when pipe that Joe. So I'm using an EMP here. Even though I can tank the damage, I do have the health. It's just not worth it. I'd much rather just burn through an EMP, because that would be the EMP I would normally use for Doorbreak in Mission 17. I'm not going for Doorbreak in Mission 17. It's just not worth it. I don't know the timings. Steve, from my experience on Nightmare, drops way slower on Nightmare than on Novice when going for Doorbreak. Like, on Novice, you throw the EMP, Steve's on it in Novice. On Nightmare, you throw it, and Steve isn't always on it. I mean, he will definitely get to there, but sometimes it'll be instantaneously out of the vent, other times he'll take like 10 seconds, and so it's just not worth it. Especially if you're playing it slightly slow at the beginning. Doorbreak is allowed in Mission 17. Because it could very feasibly happen in a regular playthrough. obviously a specific thing to happen, but it's not impossible. My sound alerts are still muted. I do apologize. I will fix that before long. I think that's in the elevator, actually. So I do apologize. I have scammed your points out of you. That's on me. I do apologize. If he hears you, he may not go for the door properly. Yeah, exactly. Door break is consistent, but I don't know how to make it consistent, if that makes sense. What the refund? I'm afraid I can't do a refund from this screen. I don't think there are any mods here at the moment. Bonk, bonk. And we hop around. No mods, we riot. Perfect. Nice. One bolt gun. An item that we use once. Because we're bored. Pretty much. Nice. He's in a perfect position. I tried grabbing something. But whatever it was, we were maxed. So... how does that work? Why is my... oh. I'm blind. Ignore me. I was looking at my best mission 14 time and I was like, how's that better? It's a 14:45. My PB's a 14:31. What? And then I saw it's 13:45. It's like, oh, yeah.
Riccardo, sei mai stato al reattore?
The bolt gun is kind of useless for us. It's really good in terms of just raw firepower, because it has the ability to one-shot a Super Joe. However, it's got a charge-up time of like 10 seconds, so that's really slow. What's my health on as well? Because I've taken a punch, maybe? I will unmute sound effect. Actually, no, I won't unmute sound effects because I've got Nest. Oh, and I really need... okay, sound effects are staying muted until after Nest. Come on, let me get this shot. Oh, let's go! So that's basically the only reason we use the bolt gun, because we're waiting for this long elevator ride. We go this way. That isn't allowed in NMG, Vanos, because it requires a peak clip. Yeah, I do know that you can do it. I actually did it in my NMG run yesterday and had to reload because I was like, wait, that's not NMG. Anything that's a peak clip is, in general, just banned. Even though it's such a minor thing. Honestly, very good fade out time, given we had to do slow stuff. Still use the bolt gun on the reactor exit to get rid of some of the first years. Yeah, it's actually really good for that. I will be going for a very dangerous reactor, essentially where I just spam medkits. Here we despawn that first hugger, because if you're interacting with any sort of keyboard, you are good. No safety. Here I need to be really on the ball because it's so easy to die. I think I used 4 bursts rather than 3. Safety? No shot. If I go for safe strats, I'm not PBing, I'll tell you that for sure. Oh, we're force crouched. I forgot about this. Unfortunate. That's really, really unlucky. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well that's another minute. That's really unfortunate.
No, Riccardo, sono tutti qui. Persone tutte. Sono intrappolate in una specie
I forgot that there's a section that for some reason just doesn't let you uncrouch, and that made me too slow.
Devo ripristinare la corrente della piattaforma dai condotti qua giù.
Yeah, so we've lost a minute and a half there, which means PB is now impossible.
Chiudo le comunicazioni.
Unfortunate. That's never a place he should die. Why not turn around? Because the alien got too close, which meant that even if I'd flamed him, he would have died. I would have died, excuse me. Because if the alien gets too close on Nightmare difficulty, he'll just murder you. So that's what I could do because I didn't get force crouched. Because I got force crouched, the alien got way too close and I couldn't stun him like I did there. Me and Jeff believe in you. Aw, thank you. Thorville, thank you for the follow as well. I do appreciate it. I never took out my noisemaker or bound it. Steve, move. You slow old oaf. Yeah, so this is almost exactly how I would have wanted Ness to go, but unfortunately, it was not to be. Is that an ID tag I picked up? No, there aren't any ID tags in here. Oh gosh, have to get to sleep. No worries. Thanks for being here, Vanos. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we're losing a lot of time. Still not the end of the world.
Riccardo, posso
That was a very
distruggere il nido?
unfortunate death, though.
Hai già rischiato abbastanza oggi.
Posso attivare tutti i nuclei. Poi mi sovraccarico e avvio uno svuotamento del reattore.
I'm just gonna YOLO this, actually. Like,
Sto cercando di dissuaderti, Ripley.
balls to the wall.
Non morissi.
No care in the world.
Ecco quello che succede. Ci sono dei circuiti di
I've got medkits. I've got ammo.
Se li separo e scarico il sistema, lo svuotamento avverrà all'esterno. Il nido si troverà in quel.
Okay, that's a really good one to have a white minigame in. That's really good, actually. We should now be in the clear. Oh, wow, that was my bad. This one first. One punch. Oh, fine. We're taking a grab here. Cool, we need to heal. That's really good, not having any greens. That's exceptionally good. Quick heal. Reload the revolver. And now everything's on the left-hand side, so it gives us a clear run to the end. Blast that. Ignore the backhand. This guy should be safe. Perfect. I nearly doubted myself, but we were good. Fantastic reactor. Would have been a near flawless mission 14 without that death. Like, with the strats used, everything went right. Apart from that crouch. I don't know how I could have dealt with it. I don't think I could. Maybe I could have gone backwards, tried to uncrouch, but I think I was still dead there. Slow mash. Ah, that's so unfortunate. We could have been like a minute and a half ahead of where we are. I think it would have ended up saving like 15 seconds, which is really big. We'll see. Essentially, we can take off a minute 30, and then that'll be great. You are Baldric. But as I forgot to do that, I tried crouching afterwards, and hit a forced crouch zone, where it didn't let me uncrouch. We can heal, which means we should heal. Because now we're guaranteed to be on 100% health.
Ce ne sono ancora alla stazione.
Previously, I think I was only on like 60 to 70, so I'm fine using that medkit. It means that I should be 100% health guaranteed going into mission 16 now.
Aspetta, Ripley, sta succedendo qualcosa di strano.
Tu credi?
Devi andare al centro medico. Ora! Lo svuotamento del reattore sta ripristinando i sistemi di Sebastopol.
Damn, taking a minute 30 off this time would have made it fantastic. Like, really exceptional.
Vai, subito! Non abbiamo molto tempo. Io scendo nell'area comunicazioni.
That's fine. Max on sensors. Not picking up the ID tag, there's no need. You can actually be pretty slow picking up all that loot and you'll still be fine. It's really medkit supplies that we're running low on at this point. Oh my god, yeah, without that death, we would have saved a lot of time. A lot of time. Even conservatively, we would have saved 20 seconds. Maybe even more.
Riccardo, sono al centro.
I like this path.
Sono arrivato all'area comunicazioni.
Apollo si sta venendo dopo lo svuotamento del reattore. Ha bloccato le comunicazioni esterne.
Dannazione. E perché mi hai mandato qui?
Piano B, Ripley. Prima di andarmene, il sistema ha rilevato una nave in avvicinamento a Sebastopol. Credo sia la Nesidora. Marlowe è riuscito a inviare i codici per il richiamo automatico quando le comunicazioni erano aperte.
Dobbiamo raggiungerla. Sta attraccando.
No, ma sta stazionando qui vicino.
Don't make me eat my words, game.
Le ambulanze. Gli shuttle sono per le distanze corte, ma andranno bene.
Ok.
Sounds good. Nice. Clean first section. I believe I took that safe in PB, but I didn't open the panel in mission 12.
Vedo un lancio sul mio terminale. Marlowe ha già preso uno degli shuttle.
Should be fine to run now. We can always run past this guy. don't open the door. He's in the vents, okay.
E tu?
Okay. That was incredibly dangerous, but fortunately we're all good. I thought he dropped on top of me and was like, oh my god, what am I doing? But that was a very mean drop as well. Normally he just sets a trap. So, well, at least we made it out alive. That's all that really matters. Annoyingly, my mission 15 looks incredibly solid time-wise. Sorry, mission 16 looks incredibly solid time-wise. So I don't really know what to do. I assume
Riccardo, mi senti?
hunt the first one with the stun baton, hunt the second one with the molly. And then just accept I'm going to get shot by shotguns. I think flamethrower fuel wise we're doing okay as well, which is nice. What's your favorite beverage? Ooh, good question. As for what I drink most, water, just plain water. As for favorites, favorite thing I drink regularly would just be fruit juice. I love fruit juice. Specifically things like apple and mango juice, orange juice, just plain apple juice. And then one of my absolute favorite is elderflower, which sounds really weird, like, but I love elderflower cordial. Pineapple juice is also great. Oh my god, what is this hack? I've had like the most cursed hacks for the entire run. It's been awful. But yeah, sparkling elderflower is probably one of my favorites, but it's not something I have often at all. It'll be like very special occasions, if even that.
Riccardo, mi senti?
Have I ever tried any of the alien mods? No, I haven't.
I portelli dovrebbero aprirsi e speriamo tornino.
And the main reason for that is there are so many ways of playing the game through in vanilla that I've not felt the need to yet.
Marlo, dove sei, Marlo?
Playing this safe. Whoa, game. Okay. Elderflower's good, yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan. What else do I really enjoy? Smoothies. Oh god, I love smoothies. All sorts of smoothies. Absolutely love them. Essentially just, I like fruit a lot. So, chances are, if it's got fruit, I probably like it. Oh, okay. We're definitely slow at this point, but that's fine. I've kind of accepted this isn't going to be like a phenomenal run. Right. Back in a sec.
Così il reattore diventerà una bomba atomica. Distruggerai la nave e la stazione.
Annienterà ogni traccia di quella creatura. Ripley è l'unico modo. Non posso lasciarla viva. E non la consegnerò alla compagnia. Per poi ricominciare tutto da capo.
posso lavorare.
Nice, okay.
Devo mandare energia al generatore di riserva.
No loot there. Hey, Julian.
UX.
Oh yeah, I've never played any mods. And currently I have no interest in playing any mods either.
Ok, stai andando bene, Wade. Ora sposta il terminale di manutenzione da auto a manuale. Wade. È lì, Taylor, fidati di me. Tutto qui.
How am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Run's been a bit unfortunate, but on the whole, not too bad either. Especially for the first Nightmare All Missions run I've done in quite a while. I've been very happy with most of it. There have been some unfortunate deaths, but that's Nightmare in a nutshell, really.
Oddio, ce l'hai fatta! Aspetta, sta succedendo qualcosa. Non capisco. Collasso dei sistemi primari. Errore totale nel sistema.
Oh, merda. Marlo ha forzato il sovraccarico. La nave esploderà.
Attenzione, collasso critico. Attenzione, collasso critico.
Okay.
Collasso critico. Attenzione.
Yeah, as I run the game quite often, it's much easier for me to just not bother bugging the game because I'd have to swap between versions. It would just be a faff, and I'm kind of lazy, so no faff for me. Yeah, exactly. As you're not allowed to have a modded game at all on any of the leaderboards, it's just easier. So we are losing a bit of time here. That's expected. We're losing a bit more than I was hoping for because we got really bad hacks. It's just annoying, but whatever. We lost less than 16 seconds, so it's technically still a time save. 16 seconds is the sweet spot. Oh, sorry, it's 6 seconds is the sweet spot. Okay, I just lost time.
Riccardo.
L'esplosione dell'anesidora ha danneggiato gli stabilizzatori orbitali. Precipiteremo. Sto cercando di contattare la Torres, ma le comunicazioni sono bloccate. L'ambulanza che hai fatto attraccare è fottuta. La Torres è l'unica speranza.
So this is where things start getting hard.
La trasmissione di Verlaine si è appena aggiornata. Sebastopol, mi ricevete? Abbiamo appena visto saltare in aria una nave a tribordo. Ha fatto fuori un intero stabilizzatore orbitale. Non abbiamo un posto per attraccare. Per favore, diteci cosa succede. Possiamo prendere i sopravvissuti. Lascio aperto il canale. Passo e chiudo. Abbiamo compagnia. È arrivata la sicurezza della Season. Tieni pronte, le armi non sono facevoli. Mi sono dovuto...
Where's the revolver human? There.
Che cosa vuoi?
La Torres. Hanno sentito la trasmissione. Vogliono contattarla. E credo progettino di prenderla con la forza.
Li possono fare?
No, le comunicazioni sono ancora chiuse. Stai alla larga da loro, comunque sono pericolosi.
I can't see the revolver human. Okay. That's an exit problem now. Definitely on the slower side, but not the worst.
Stai bene?
It just means I have to save now on the exit, which does suck. But there's no way I could actually get to that revolver
C'è un
human.
osservatorio vicino ai telescopi.
Ooh, kind of nuts loot. So we actually took no damage there, which is kind of nice. Maybe I could have killed the human by throwing a molly against the glass. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I should have hunted that revolver human down, because now the exit's going to be scary. Ooh, we're low on compound. Annoyingly, I did see one earlier. I'll take that. Only the guy at the far end should have lived. He's a shotgun guy. A beep. Makes my life much easier. I will happily lose a couple seconds there. Makes the exit so much cleaner. Oh my god, okay. I thought I did that too early. I was like, no! If we get like a nice exit, we could actually save some time here. Which would be very unexpected, but very welcome. One stun baton charge, lots of shotgun shells. Let's just reload everything. Excess flamethrower fuel, that's really good. That's really, really good. Okay, we're in a great position. Mission 17, that's what, an 856, which is actually very good, so I will likely struggle to match my mission 17. Not having an extra molly is unfortunate. Oh, that's true as well. I forgot about that, Baldrick. Yeah, good old category extensions. Technically, my locker percent one isn't valid. We found an extra locker. Which is just very funny. I say we found an extra locker. There was just a locker that we completely overlooked. Now, we can technically, I think technically PB, but I don't know how much time there is to save at the very end. I think it's only like 2 minutes, so I don't think we can actually PB, but we can come pretty close, which is more than good enough for me, really. Because I know if I essentially replicate this run, and now that I understand where I went wrong in places like Gemini, in places like KG, and the Nest, I can cut those deaths out very easily, actually. Which would save me about 4 minutes. And then Reactor is actually super chill. Like, Reactor's way more chill than I thought it was. Part of that was due to good RNG, but honestly, given that you can stock up on medkits in this category, if you do a little bit of prep work, I think it's really fine. Mission 10, we can also save more time in Lorenz because I had to walk most of it. The exit for Lorenz is squeaky clean as well. Doesn't seem to be any RNG involved in it, which is fantastic. I suppose a like mega early Steve drop could throw a wrench in it, but I've had those before and you just flinch him. What else? Mission 16 really wasn't that bad. Having a stun baton charge spare is crucial. It's not crucial, I'll rephrase that. It makes it so much easier, because you can just drop one of the humans. Actually, that's an idea. If you can just stun baton one of the humans, you could potentially just use a molly that you were saving for that human at the start of Mission 17 before Steve's in range. I'd need to test that. It would definitely work in Novice. That's a lie. It would likely work in Novice. It probably wouldn't work in Nightmare. But if the hearing range is the same, then it would, in theory. Depends on how quickly Steve moves over. Because I'd love to have, like... I'd love to dive into the code and see what actually makes... or what constitutes hearing range. Hearing range and what triggers a drop. Just kind of like a numerical threshold of noise. I would love to be able to understand that. Because that would actually tell us like an absolute limit on what we can and can't do in certain bits. Which, in a real run, wouldn't mean anything. But for labbing purposes and science purposes, would be so interesting. Also, fun fact, if you do this without a spacesuit, or if you try and interact with this without a spacesuit, you just get soft locked. Because the game really doesn't expect you to be out here without a spacesuit. And so it's just like, what do we do? Camera angles just get all funky. Oh man. We never really recovered from that Mission 10, which is annoying. I mean, we nearly did, but then Mission 14 happened. I'm surprised I lost quite so much time in Mission 15 as well. I suppose Mission 15 time loss is inevitable, just by virtue of I opened up the thing in Mission... I didn't open the door in Mission 15, in Mission 12. Ugh, got there eventually. Which is also partially why I saved so much time in Mission 12. I should have saved a bit more in Mission 15, but we had a factual worst-case blue hack. All 3 bars on the far left. And then we had very subpar greens. But yeah, that honestly, Mission 14 I was chuffed with outside of that death. Pretty much everything went perfectly, which is a very big rarity, honestly. So, given that I don't think there's any real chance for PB, do I save here? Because I'm going to save at the top of the stairs regardless. But all the humans should be dead. In fact, we know all the humans are dead. For the sole reason of one human came towards me, and there were other humans which would have been able to come towards me as well. So I know that there's there was only that one human. We killed the human, therefore all humans dead. Therefore, no safety save. We'll still save at the top of the stairs for sure. Because we know there's a revolver human alive. If that human wasn't alive, I'd be doing things differently. But unfortunately, there is still the revolver human, who I do have a molly for, so I'll probably be blasting.
Riccardo, preparati a spostarti, ce ne andiamo.
Full health.
Riccardo,
No reason to not make a pipe bomb here. Likely won't use it for a while, but that will get used in Mission 18 most likely. But at least having an extra explosive is nice. Just worst case scenario, we have an extra way of getting rid of Steve. Good. Up he goes. In case you don't know why Steve actually went up, Steve being the alien, because we were in a room that was locked and there was no way of the alien getting to us, the alien assumes that it has to go in the vents in order to get to us. Which is actually a pretty clever way of dealing with that. But it's useful for us because it forces the alien to upvent. So here we're listening for a hiss.
Riccardo.
And now we go. Don't mind about you. We did take a lot of damage, but we didn't get the one shot. Very important, I didn't want to kill that guy. Good. Stuck in an animation. We should be able to make this. Perfect. Really good. Yeah, so the main reason for that save is if that revolver guy got the 100% roll, I was just dead on the spot. Okay. I really hope we get to good mission 17. Really should turn up my music here. That's an extra medkit. Do I save here? Yeah, go for it. Just because this can get dicey. Oh, we might be dead. Okay. Well, that's why we save. Because with an insta-drop, you get really, really bad patterns. And it's just kind of cursed. Weirdly, it takes Steve ages to reappear if you reload there. Don't know why. But he just kind of goes AFK, which is actually pretty nice. We have our EMP, we have our Noisemaker. Did press that right? Yeah. I actually want to see a beep here. Hopefully that worked. I probably should have thrown a flare as well. Yeah, exactly. It's actually a really good save load if you want to be safe there. Because I believe it allows you to flame Steve. Sorry, not flame Steve. Flame the Hugger and then run to the tram. I wasn't confident, but I will definitely be more confident in future runs. We know that Steve isn't setting a trap because he just upvented. Drop. Just after. Sound warning, this does get slightly loud. Oh. I'm going to take a risk and not save her. This is obviously a huge risk, but I feel semi-confident. Good. I shot way too early there, but that's fine. This pattern is awful. I've learned don't run off to the side because then he can react very, very unreactively and weirdly. Come on. Okay. I can hear the drill.
Emergenza. Raggiungere il punto di evacuazione stabilito e attendere il guardiano androide di emergenza.
Perfect. I should have actually thrown that deeper because I knew that Steve was drooling in that vent. I'm used to Novice, where sometimes Steve is actually just back in this section. And so you can't reliably throw that to the back of the room and have Steve chase it. We've not had a beep, which means there's no need to save. I am going to greed the molly here. That Hugger was being incredibly elusive. Taking that save forces an up vent. If you're really low on resources, that's a great save to take. It's a free up vent. Entirely consistent on Nightmare. I don't know about Novice, but I know for a fact it's consistent on Nightmare. Ooh, we might have... Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I gave him enough juice there. I could have saved after that. Very good pattern. I like it. Yeah, exactly, Baldrick. If you reload the save, you have to deal with Steve, but you can play it super safe and just immediately save again. Space Jammer, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Here we'll take our final safety save. Good. So I suppose I would have gone and immediately saved the second anything went off pattern there. But Nightmare does like to stay on pattern there, which is really nice actually. 7:58 is very slow for mission 17 at this point, but not bad, honestly. Not too bad. I'm reasonably happy with that. That could have gone worse in several thousand ways. I don't know what my health is, so I'm going to be a bit cautious with fire. But also there's no safe time to actually to heal anymore, so we're just going to go for it. In theory I should still have like 30%, but I don't know how much that revolver did. A little bit of time save? I'll take it. Even with the death, we still saved a little bit of time. I should have immediately reloaded in transit. That's okay. Not gonna grab the oh so useful EMP V3. Ah, damn. Maybe not in this run. That's the first good blue hack of the game, and it wasn't even that great. I should still have a molly, right? I've got 2 mollies, I think. Why do I have 2 mollies? I suppose I was trying to greed my mollies, and then I ended up having a lot. How much fuel? Less than I would like. Much less than I'd like. Oh, okay, I couldn't get that last one. I'm happy I got the first 2 though. Pre-plant that. Okay, I think that was my last molly. I thought I had 2, maybe I only had 1. The reason you have to look at that Sleeping Joe, I don't know where Steve is, so I can't run yet. Yep, he was just in range. We are not safe to run here. We're not safe to run. That's such a tricky one. I'm going to save just because low on resources, stuff can go wrong. In theory it shouldn't, but... Good. That should be more than enough fuel. 230 is a bit slow, but it's not awful. We had very unfortunate Steve patterns. Also, jump scare warning. I need everything to go right here, though. I'm not going for double huggers. I want to go for double huggers. I'm not going for double huggers. It is not worth it. Not worth it in the slightest. I really do want to go for double huggers. But if I die, I lose PB, and I don't want to lose PB. Because this run actually can PB, which is very funny. And I would quite like to just take the PB. Even though we've died like 4 times. Oh, it's so cursed. Now I know huggers do grab a bit faster on Nightmare, so you do need to be a bit careful with them. Good, got both of them. A hugger will spawn behind us. Line it up. Come on. No! We bursted and missed! That's awful. I should never have died there, and I think we've lost PB. How did that not work? That's tragically bad. Oh my god, I thought I messed that up. Grab me. Come on. What? I'm bursting. Why isn't it working? I've got fuel. This is awful. Why is it... I've got half a thing of fuel. What an awful way to lose PB. Fine. Do you want to play this game? We'll play this game. Maybe not far enough. Ah, no. Ah. Wow, that second of that last hugger was super fast as well. Can't believe that huggers have just trolled me again. That last one is just me being frustrated, but the two before both should have absolutely worked hugger boost wise. I have no idea why I got grabbed. What? I genuinely don't understand why I'm dying there. I'm boosting correctly. I'm not leaving it late. I'm firing the flamethrower. And I haven't failed this in Novice in ages. Whatever. I'm very, very annoyed by that, actually. I don't understand why it didn't work. Like, I couldn't get regular hugger boost. Was I aiming too high or something? I was aiming in my usual spot. Like, that's what I didn't understand. Oh well. Well, PB is exceedingly dead at this point. I went for safe stuff. Ah, man. That's annoyed me more than anything else this run. Like, I don't mind that we've had janky patterns. Hugger boost just straight up not working. 4 times? Unfortunate. Really unfortunate.
Fammi solo uscire viva da qui. C'è qualcuno qua.
Oh man. Looks like we are, what, +2? Yeah, sticking around the +2 minute mark. Not saving time after that. So much fuel for this bit as well. Oh, gosh. That's so frustrating. Oh well. Because that was honestly a pretty good run up until the very end.
Pensavo di averti perso. Stiamo sprofondando con Sevastopol. La forza di gravità ha piegato la piattaforma e non possiamo staccarci dalla stazione.
Che cosa devo fare?
Esci dalla chiusa d'aria e attraverso la piattaforma di manutenzione. Ci sono delle cariche esplosive sullo sgancio di emergenza. Sbrigati, Sevastopol, staccamento.
What's this time going to be? 250, late 252, early 253 probably. Yeah, oh well. Unfortunate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm kind of gutted that Hugabees just didn't work. It's still not a bad time, but it could have been a good time for me. Whereas now it's just like, oh. Oh, I nearly landed back in the car. Oh, what a throw! It landed just in front of us. I love that. Did that actually land up top? I can't tell from here. I think it just missed. Oh? No way, what a throw! Just ended up there, that's fantastic. Ah, that's so dumb. If for whatever reason an alien spawns up there, that flare will attract it and could potentially save me. It could also potentially kill me, but... Oh, goodbye PB time. Hopefully we can get double pins. I don't know if I actually got that first one. I believe I did. Wow, we still saved so much time. Well, at least I know we've got like 2.5 minutes at the end. Of course we get fast walk. Makes sense given I died so many times in mission 18. A very low 252. 252.07ish. 08 maybe. Oh sorry, not 08, it'll be an 05. I can't count. Oh. Balls. Still not bad. Definitely frustrating, but not a bad run. All in all, I'm happy with most of it. Mission 14 death was a bit silly. Mission 18 I'm gutted about. I still don't know why huggers weren't working. I genuinely wouldn't be able to tell you why huggers didn't boost me. Oh sorry, why they didn't die. Early stuff was great. 7, I don't mind that I lost time there. Mission 10, I was unfortunate in Gemini a couple times. Don't know why the first pipe bomb didn't kill them. Learning experience for vent range. I thought I was far enough, but I was in novice mode. Need to give it a bit more. KG was unfortunate with the first death, but everything else went well. I took a death in the second bit, but that was me not really respecting Steve's ranges enough. Kind of just going into more novice mode than anything else of, if I flame Steve, he'll actually try and outvent, when he didn't. And he was just like, oh, you flamed me, but I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. Not bad, all in all. I think probably the highlight for me was Mission 16. I think Mission 16 went phenomenally. I will struggle to get that sort of Mission 16 again. However, I do know that if I can get any stun baton charge, Mission 16 becomes a breeze. So much so that I may even consider just not using a stun baton in Mission 17. I feel like a stun baton in Mission 16 is that important. Being able to hunt down the first revolver guy with the stun baton and then hunt down the second one with the Molotov is just huge. It's colossal. So important that I think I will do that next time as well, even if I only have one stun baton charge, because my plan would then be essentially just use a Molotov on the first guy in 17 and save load. Just kill him and immediately start saving. That way Steve won't drop in time, reload, Steve doesn't drop, and then just do 17 normally. Or the alternative of save, or do it stealthy, save, kill hugger, or sorry, do it stealthy, save, reload, kill hugger, deal with human via noisemaker. I think both of those are better. But yeah, this isn't the last time I do this category. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know, because yeah, Nightmare isn't particularly fun for me. So I don't know how much Nightmare I will end up doing. I know I want 2 bits of it, but it's definitely not something I want to get into the point where I have to grind to lower my time. For example, this was just like a no reset run. I died, what, 5 times in total. I'm okay with that. Oh, excluding huggers at the end. But I died 5 times, and I think that's fine. I'm okay with that. but I can't see myself grinding this category unless I learn significant things that help reduce some of the RNG. Because currently, Nightmare is just RNG. Like, it kind of sucks to play because either you get the RNG or you don't. And if you don't, you die. And it's not like Novice where sometimes you can muddle through and you'll lose 5 seconds, but you'll muddle through. In Nightmare, you just die. It's a no questions asked kind of thing. And there's no muddling through. So I don't really know what to do with certain bits. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very mixed when it comes to Nightmare. I want to like it, I'll put it that way. I really do want to like it, but currently I don't. Because it can be very frustrating at times. And it's very much a learning thing. One of the main bits of frustration comes from Steve. Currently I'm unable to tell if, when I flame Steve, will he go up or will he kill me? That's one of the biggest things. And I know it's to do with range. I know it's to do with his movement speed. But I don't know more than that. It's like, on Novice, I know if I'm about to get slammed if I flame Steve. Mostly because it's, well, am I under event? Yes, Steve's going to be a dick. You can kind of work that out, but in Nightmare, sometimes I feel like I flame Steve miles away, like at the maximum range. He's standing still, and then he'll just charge me and kill me. And it kind of makes me go like, what? What are you doing? Why? Which, it makes it difficult. I don't really know how to deal with it. So I think once I start learning more about Nightmare, it'll be much more enjoyable. But the main thing for me is I need people to actually run Nightmare. Nightmare seems something that few people actually run. Which I'm starting to understand why. But that's okay. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow, if anything. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. Let's... Oh, do I want to do more? I don't know. Used to be a lot more Nightmare people? Yeah, definitely. A lot of people only play Nightmare for no CC though, which honestly I can understand because you can cut out a lot of the bad parts about Nightmare with no CC, which is kind of cool actually. What's the category you have the most fun with? Ooh, good question. I don't know. I think Novice NMG as a whole is kind of my favourite. I was thinking about this in the shower today because of course I was, but I feel like I kind of divide things mentally into various different bits, where for me NMG is always my favourite. Always will be. Well, I can't say always has been my favourite. No CC is a relax, it's kind of a meme for me, because no CC you just kind of walk through the game, or well, run through the game silently and you don't need to deal with anything. CC only I've never tried, and CC FPS is just like this weird mad thing that I don't understand, but it's quite fun. Didn't catch it, so I would say Novice NMG categories in general, both 100% and all missions, would have to be my favourite. Those are the only two I've actually enjoyed enough to want to grind them properly. So I think those are what I'd call my favourite personally. I've just been having a quick look and I don't see anyone streaming, so I don't really know what to do. Let's save those splits. Save the golds. There's no one streaming Alien either, like, actually no one. Continue? I don't think I can today. Nightmare's not something I have the endurance to do. So, I think what I'll do is I'll swap to this screen, And if anyone is about to stream or wants to stream, let me know in chat. I will send people over your way. But for now, I'm going to say thank you very much, everyone, for being here. It was a bit of an early one, but it was actually good fun all in all. I definitely want to get a better time in this category, because I know I can. It's not going to be an easy thing to do, but I want to get sub 250. I know I can do it, it's just kind of keeping my cool, not allowing myself to just get like frustrated and essentially not allowing myself to let the category beat me. I need to actually stay cool, stay calm, and stay principled mostly. But we will do it. To give some thank yous, thank you very much to Baldrick for the sub. You're a star. And then thank you for the follows as well. So we had RJ, Inkribben, Burke, Harry Bean, Thorville, and Space Gemma. I really do appreciate all the follows. It's been quite a few today. So with that, I will likely be around tomorrow, roughly the same time. I am still ill, so I am not allowed to go to athletics. Well, choosing not to go to athletics because I don't want to get other people ill. And it will be likely around about the usual time, sometime UK morning-ish, probably fairly early again. Like, I started streaming at like 8 today because, well, I was bored and I was like, go on then. So if I don't see you, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much, just in general, to everyone. Have a good weekend as well. Hopefully I will see you again tomorrow. It would be lovely to see people tomorrow. And enjoy. I've run out of things to say. So have a good weekend. I'll catch you next time.